Action Cycle Sports Series, sponsored by Vision Streetwear. We are in Huntington Beach, California, ready for head-to-head competition, the Wallride.
Disgust man, Pete Augustin, 24 years old, living in Los Angeles, California, a tough hombre, master of the street style scene.
Really doesn't like the streets, he likes the walls. And another person that likes the walls, his competitor or riding partner, Craig Grasso.
Pete Augustin. Pete, what prompted you to start riding walls?
I just looked at them, thought I'd try to ride up them, you know. And then we found banked walls around our house, and it's pretty cool. See how high you can get and stuff. This is a cool one right here because it's got a big channel to clear. You know, most people won't go for it, so, you know.
How high do you expect to get today on the wall?
Like, I don't know, 15 feet off the ground, maybe. You know, just go for as high as possible.
Any recommendations on beginners getting into wall riding?
Just take your time learning. Just learn on a small, you know, bank to wall first before you go for something really gnarly, big transition to wall and stuff. You know, you can slam pretty hard.
What do you see in the future of wall riding?
Nothing really, you know, it's just something fun to do. The street's a big thing, you know. That's where it's turning, the sport's turning to street, you know, because people who ride tough will be on top, stay ugly.
And what a character we've got. We've got two of them, in fact, going off the wall.
Grassroots beast Disgust man. Head-to-head competition. Look at that, a big carved wall ride for Pete Augustin. And there's a little foot plant for Grassroots Craig Grasso.
Looked a little confusing there. We do have a camera on top of the old surf theater looking down. There's a nice little fakie.
Good fakie. Pete Augustin up about 8 feet on the wall. There's another foot plant from Grassroots Grasso.
And we have a large crowd here, at least 40 freestylers, underground freestylers, but only 2 attempted this wall. Big vertical. 2
made the final here because we've got such a distance. They had spread the ramp so far apart after making their initial runs. Everybody else backed out. We even have 2 riders from England that backed out at the last minute saying these 2 guys are nuts. Look at that. 12 feet up the wall, Craig Grassroots Grasso. Augustin with a dork turn up the ramp. Here's a wall car from Grasso, looking smooth.
And really drop down hard. From that upper camera, you can see how high they really get. Just about reaching the K on Kid on that graffiti up there.
Another fakie. Grasso with a kick turn, 180.
Quick little pivots. Here's the carve.
Big carve up over the ABA logo.
And defying gravity here on this big wall, Huntington Beach street style. And
a tummy rubber for Pete Augustin. The Disgust man gets disgusted. You know, Grasso is a true street styler, as is Disgust man, Pete Augustin. They were complaining about wearing helmets, but after the contest, I'm sure they'll agree that wearing helmets is the smartest thing to do. Wall riding is controlled insanity.
Now we've got Pete Augustin, the 24-year-old, Manhattan Beach, California.
Flying towards the ramp, a big carve up to the ABA logo. Big carve for Grasso. The variety of things that are done on this wall are amazing. We got fakies, carves, foot plants, 180 kick turns, a little bit of everything. There's Grasso. Look at that, a fakie to the K on the PS Kid. That's got to be, what, 12 feet, Dave?
Big height. It really doesn't show justice here on the video, but these guys are getting incredible height there.
Pete Augustin with a round-off 180. Here comes Grasso's. Something's up his sleeve. Oh, look at that. A wall bounce into a 180 drop-in.
And Craig Grasso, 19 years old from Redondo Beach. Here's Augustin one more time. He really loves to carve and gets air every time he comes down. He usually dabs. He didn't dab that time.
Grasso was going to take a shot at it. He's winding it up. Here comes Augustin. Another wall bounce, 180.
A good sensation getting up on the wall. I don't obviously go that high. These guys are going incredibly high, but they love the sensation.
Look at that. Up to the crew cut on the PS Kid. What's the turn on of street riding for you?
Well, it's something, I don't know. I've been doing it for ages. It's like before ramp riding and freestyle was even there. I was always on my bike riding around. It's no big deal. Just going for it, you know. just seeing what you can do is what's cool. Go beyond your limitations.
How did it feel getting up high on the wall today at the Huntington Beach street scene?
It feels like nothing else I've ever done. It feels like, I don't know, most people just don't know what it feels like to go out and do some things off anything, because your body is in such a weird position. You don't understand what's really going on. I mean, you got to be on the bike to really get the real feeling of what it's like. It's like nothing else.
Scott, slow motion replay. Here's Craig Grasso.
Look at the height on this fakie. He bounces up that wall all the way to the sunglasses. It's got to be 15 feet. Here comes a big carve.
That is from our top camera from the bottom. We'll be right back with more Action Cycle Sports Series from Huntington Beach.